All right, we are reaching the halfway point, so let's keep the ball rolling. In the duelist category, we next will be talking about Moon Knight. I really like Moon Knight as a character, and I like the way that he functions in-game, even if it doesn't represent a lot of his abilities that he is capable of, but that's neither here nor there. He's got 8 different skins for us to look at, so let's go ahead and break down which ones are my favorites and the reasonings why, where applicable. Starting us off at the number 8 spot, we have the Phoenix Knight. Let me be abundantly clear, this skin is not bad. The main reason that I dislike it and have it as low on the list as I do is it goes against his covertness by being flashy and red. Now, there's not a whole lot of ways that you could represent that without the red inclusions to the costume, and the fire, while visually appealing, does detract from that covert aspect as well, but it looks really good. It just conflicts with his character, which is why I don't like it and have it down at the bottom of the list. In the number 7 spot, we have the Lunar General. This is a good skin as well, and I like the overall design. Similar with a lot of the other Peach Momoko skins, it's just really busy and kind of detracts away from it on account of just how much it has going on. But again, it's a good look, and I don't dislike the design. It's just not my favorite in the overall list of skins that Moon Knight has. At number 6, we have the default skin. This is a really good look, and it really encapsulates Moon Knight's design in the costume that he's most well known in. So really a lot of niceness going on here. In the number 5 spot is the Blood Moon Knight. I like this skin a lot, but the biggest problem that I have, and the main reason why it's down as low as it is, has to do with the cape. I don't like this design on the backside of the cape. I would have preferred a look a lot closer and more similar to the cape designs that he has in every other skin that he has. That's a major detractor for me, and the fact that I have to look at it constantly when playing Moon Knight with this skin is why I can't put it any higher than 5. At number 4, we have the Golden Moon Knight skin. This was the Season 0 reward skin for getting into gold placement or higher. Very proud about in this game is the fact that I have reached gold every single season, and so I have collected all of the exclusive skins that have been here. I don't play a ton of ranked beyond that, or at least I haven't made a habit of it, but that's neither here nor there. This is a really good skin, and I would like it a lot better if it had the darker clothing and armor that the Blood Moon Knight skin has. Coming in at number 3, we have the Moon Knight mech. This, again, is a really good look for Moon Knight, and there's a lot of things working really well on it. I like the fact that he has the wings as opposed to the cape when using his glide ability, and there's a lot to love here. I just think that it's a little ostentatious, and so ultimately that's why I have it in this spot, but it cracked its way into the top 3, and there's a lot of good stuff to be said there about it. In the number 2 spot, I have Mr. Knight. This one's not as flashy as a lot of the other skins, but and the fact that there is a cape on this suit where it usually doesn't have one is a little detracting, but also a really cool look for it. And I mean, functionally, they had to include the cape so he could use his glide ability. But ultimately, a really nice look for Moon Knight in this Mr. Knight skin. But my favorite, by far, has to be Fist of Vengeance. I love the wraps that are in this suit of armor, and it really helps tie the whole Egyptian inspiration motif into the character at its core. This is one of the best looks that Moon Knight has ever had, in my opinion, because of the inspiration that it draws from the source material and the real world mythos and things that the Egyptians were known for. So ultimately, that's why I have this one at my number 1. But what is your favorite Moon Knight skin? I'd love to hear more about that in the comments.